లోక్సభ సమావేశం ఇప్పుడు లైవ్లో చూద్దాం.
Now, further discussion on commitment to India. जी
महोदय, कल भाषण के दौरान
बोला है मैंने, बात करी
कल शाम को भाषण के दौरान सरकार के मंत्री ने इतनी अशोभनीय और निंदाजनक टिप्पणी की है हमारे पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री
अरे हाँ सुन रहे हो
राजीव जी के बारे में उन्होंने कहा है कि उनकी हत्या की गई उनके नियम के अनुसार, उनके शासन के अनुसार. अगर भारत के
वेंकैया जी पार्लियामेंट्री अफेयर यस समथिंग आई नो यस प्लीज
से मांग करना चाहते हैं और आग्रह करना चाहते हैं कि सदन के सामने वे माफी मांगे कि हमारे प्रधानमंत्रियों के बारे में उन्होंने इतनी अशोभनीय टिप्पणी की है. अगर ये इनकी सोच विचारधारा होगी अध्यक्षा महोदय, तो संविधान का संरक्षण ये सरकार कैसे कर पाएगी?
मैंने बात करनी. यस वेंकैया जी प्लीज यस.
आदरणीय सभापति महोदया, मैं मेरा भाषण प्रारंभ करने के पहले जिस विषय के बारे में अभी ज्योतिरादित्य जी ने, अन्य मित्रों ने आपको नोटिस दिया और आपने हमको भी बताया और बीच में कुछ कांग्रेस मित्र भी हमको मिले थे, मैं इससे सहमत हूँ. श्रीमती इंदिरा गांधी जी और श्री राजीव गांधी जी दोनों भारत का प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में काम किया है और उनका ज़माना में सरकार का नीति के बारे में नहीं तो पार्टी का नीति के बारे में आलोचना करने में कोई आपत्ति नहीं होना चाहिए, मगर जो नेता लोग नहीं है, जिस स्थिति में उन लोगों को उस समय हत्या किया और उन लोगों ने कुर्बानी दिया और उसको इसके साथ जोड़ना उचित नहीं है. आई डोंट थिंक दैट दी expression that was conveyed is right.
Let him complete. Let him complete. Complete क्यों करने दो? क्या है ये?
There are two ways. If you want the Parliamentary Affairs Minister to speak on behalf of the government, I will do it. If you want the honourable member to say it, I will ask the honourable member to say it. What do you prefer?
Okay. Yes. ठीक है.
तवरचंद जी है क्या?
Is not there. When he will come.
Please. Let us not. Issue has been. Sir, issue has been raised. We are trying to address it. Please have some patience. There is no this thing. He raised a pertinent point. The feelings are hurt. That is the impression. That being addressed by the government also in an appropriate manner. The minister is not here right now. He is being called. If he is somewhere here, he will come here. Yeah, will come here.
Okay. He is not there, no?
When I say this, the member will express regrets. He has gone to the. As and when he comes here, no? I'll get him. I'll get him to the house. We are discussing a larger issue. Please try to understand. He will come here, and then whatever he has to say, he will say it. Right.
एक मिनट ऐसा नहीं होता. आएंगे ना. एक मिनट बैठिए. उन्होंने मना नहीं किया है. He will come, but he is in
Madam Speaker. Yes. I have assured the member will come He has not yet reached the parliament. He is coming on the way in the traffic. Once he comes, he will definitely express regrets. Please sit down. कांतिलाल जी, कांतिलाल जी, मैं वही कर रहे थे, मगर वहां से ये इच्छा व्यक्त किया सदस्य करे तो अच्छा होगा, मैंने उसको भी स्वीकार किया। आप आज पहले दिन सदन में सुन कर आया, मैं आपको अभिनंदन भी देना चाहता हूं और साथ ही साथ आपने भारतीय वेशधारणा में, हमारा पुराना वेशधारणा में आया, इसलिए आपको अभी भी अभिनंदन करना चाहता हूं। कलरफुल दिख रहे आप। सर, we are discussing the issue of our commitment to the Constitution, and also we are also celebrating the 125th year of the Jayanti celebrations of Baba Saheb Ambedkar.
No, this is not the way. मना किया नहीं है. This is not the way. No. Let him come here. He will come. नहीं, देखो ये बात ठीक नहीं. उन्होंने कहा है वो आएंगे तो माफी मांगेंगे.
If you want to make it political, then I leave it to you.
No.
If I want to.
आना तो चाहिए. हाँ तो मना नहीं है ना, वो खुद आ रही तो सही. वो आएंगे तभी ना.
Please, ज्योतिरादित्य जी, try to understand. खड़गे जी, please.
दे खड़गे जी.
मैडम, देखिए, पार्लियामेंट्री अफेयर मिनिस्टर्स ये तो रियलाइज किए हैं, वो आने के बाद
करेंगे
वो न करेंगे, लेकिन मैं पूछना चाहता हूं सरकार से, राज्यसभा में तो क्वेश्चन आवर नहीं है, वहां पर बैठे,
वो राज्यसभा में भी नहीं है, उन्होंने कहा
जब ये काम जब कहा वहां पर काम नहीं है, कम से कम 11 बजे तो यहाँ पर रहना चाहिए. कल वो बात किए और चले गए. हाँ, अगर हिट एंड रन ऐसा हुआ तो हम यहाँ सिर्फ देखने के लिए आए.
ऐसा नहीं,
तो इसीलिए आप बुलाइए.
बुलाया
यू कॉल
खड़गे जी, बुलाया प्लीज. आपने भी अपना भाषण करके चले गए.
कम एंड एक्सप्लेन. नहीं, ऐसे नहीं होगा. नहीं तो जब 10 मिनट के लिए आप अर्जन कीजिए.
नहीं, ऐसा तरीका नहीं है.
10 मिनट के लिए अर्जन, लेट हिम कम.
This debate is a very important debate, and I feel that the House should discuss this issue in a more decent and dignified manner. I am of the view. I am thankful to Sri Bhakti Mehta, who has initially given this suggestion. Ma'am, if they want to politicalize it, I leave it to their collective wisdom. They want to politicalize everything. This is very unfair and unfortunate. A party which is supposed to be having seniority, indulging in these tactics, even on the day of our commitment to the Constitution.
अब उनको बहाना चाहिए वेल में आने का. आएंगे.
Please go to first day. अभी आया आप, अब वेल में आते. Please don't go to the well. Please. चल ज्यादा है. किसी को अपमान करना मेरा उद्देश्य नहीं है. अपना जगह पे जाओ.
बुलाना क्या, आ गए ना, बुलाना क्या, जाइए अपनी सीट पर. कुछ तो भी बहाना बन के मत आया करो वेल में. जाइए प्लीज. नहीं सर, चलो. ऐसा नहीं, प्लीज प्लीज नो। जब हम बोल रहे थे कि आएंगे, ये जबरदस्त उनको ट्रैफिक में थे, बताया कि आने में समय तो लगेगा, तो बोल रहे हैं। यस यस यस
प्लीज ऐसा कमेंट मत करिए प्लीज। आपने इश्यू रेज किया, वहाँ पार्लियामेंट सेंट्रल हॉल में भी दिग्विजय जी अन्य लोगों ने मेरा ध्यान में लाया, राजू शुक्ला वगैरह, तुरंत मैं संबंधित लोगों से बात किया, उनको संपर्क किया और अब बाद में बताया नोटिस आया, तो सरकार रिस्पॉन्ड कर रहे। वी आर रेस्पॉन्डिंग इन ए सेंसिटिव मैनर। प्लीज लेट अस नॉट मेक एवरीथिंग पॉलिटिकल। और कल जो नाम
यस प्लीज।
माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदया, मैंने आपकी अनुमति से कल जिस विषय पर चर्चा हो रही थी उसमें हिस्सा लिया था और भाषण के दौरान मैंने हमारे देश के पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय इंदिरा जी का और राजीव गांधी जी का उनकी दुखद मृत्यु का उल्लेख किया था। उस पर अगर माननीय विपक्ष के
పార్లమెంట్ ఉభయ సభల సమావేశాలు ప్రారంభమయ్యాయి. ఇప్పటివరకు లైవ్ లో చూసాం. ఇక మిగిలిన డీటెయిల్స్ లోకి వెళ్లే ముందు షార్ట్ బ్రేక్ తీసుకుందాం. స్టే ట్యూన్డ్.
గత 50 ఏళ్లుగా దేశంలోని కోట్లాది ప్రజలకి వేచి ఉండడం కాదు, ఒక మేలైన జీవితం జీవించే హక్కునిపిస్తున్నాం. యూటీఐ మ్యూచువల్ ఫండ్, ఒక మేలైన జీవితానికి హక్కు.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
నిన్ను మోసి మోసి ఆ పెద్దలు అరిగిపోయింది కానీ నువ్వు మాత్రం విగ్రహంలో అలాగే ఉన్నావు.
మేము తయారు చేసాం మెడిఫీ టెక్నాలజీతో పాటు ఈ ఫుట్వేర్ లో ఉంది ఎక్స్టెండెడ్ హీల్ కౌంటర్. ఇది మీకు నడుం, మోకాళ్ళు, మడిమ ఇంకా కాళ్ల నొప్పుల నుండి హాయినిస్తుంది. మెడిఫిట్ ధరించండి, నొప్పిని వదిలించుకోండి.
నా పేరు బండ్రెడ్డి సర్వేశ్వరరావు. నాకు కూతురుందండి, పేరు కీర్తి. కీర్తిని ఎలాగైనా అమెరికా పంపించాలి, కానీ నా ప్లాన్ మొత్తానికి ఒకటే అడ్డు. వాడి పేరు కిరణ్. కీర్తిని అమెరికా ఎలా వెళ్ళినవడో చూస్తాగా.
నాన్న, నీకోసం నేను యుఎస్ వెళ్తా. నీకోసం మంచి సాక్స్, షూస్, టీ-షర్ట్స్ తెస్తా. దేవుడి మీద ప్రమాణం చేసి చెప్తున్నా.
చిన్నప్పుడే బ్రెయిన్ వాష్ చేసేసా.
నమస్కారం. ఇవాళ ఉష్ణోగ్రత హాఫ్ సెంచరీ కొట్టనుంది. ఇంకా వేడి మూలంగా చెరువులు ఎండిపోనున్నాయి. లో ప్రెషర్ మూలంగా భారీ వర్షం రావచ్చు. తదుపరి గంటకు 500 కిలోమీటర్ల వేగంతో ఆఫ్రికా ఇసుక ఇక్కడకు ఎగిరి రానుంది.
సమర్పిస్తున్నాం ప్రతి వెదర్ కోసం ఏషియన్ పెయింట్స్ అల్టిమా ప్రొటెక్ట్ ఫర్ అల్టిమేట్ ప్రొటెక్షన్.
వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్. లోక్సభ సమావేశం ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ లో చూద్దాం.
I'm sorry. He has given this suggestion. Subsequently, some members have also written letter to me, and keeping that in mind, we have discussed with the Honorable Prime Minister. But Government of India also formed a committee for the celebrations of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. In that committee also it was decided we must do it in a big way across the country. And then the government have decided to observe 26th as the Constitutional Day, and we have combined both because Constitution and Ambedkar ji, because he was the chairman of the subcommittee of the constitutional drafting, and we have decided to take up this debate. The idea, according to me, is that we should visit the Constituent Assembly debates, the speeches made by the great sons of this great land, and what was their vision, what was their expectation, what was the aspiration of the people of the country. Keeping that in mind, we should all assess to what extent we have succeeded in reaching out to those aspirations and expectations. What are the shortcomings, if any? How to take care of those shortcomings, and what are the challenges before us? And then how to address them in future, and come with some meaningful suggestions. That was the purpose of this debate. Unfortunately, I was a little disappointed. I couldn't even sleep properly yesterday night, because as a Parliament Affairs Minister, when somebody speaks well, makes a good point, I naturally feel happy. The boy Ramohan Naidu was speaking yesterday, Ram Naidu's son. He made a very good speech. A lot of other leaders also have made very good speeches. Even I was so impressed that Sonia ji Congress party president, I was signaling and वो हमारा वेणुगोपाल हंस रहे थे मुझे देख के. Because Madam, as the president of the Congress party, she has put forth the point of view of the Congress party. I have my disagreement on two observations she made. At the same time, I was feeling happy that she is speaking in Hindi. I am a non-Hindi. Good Hindi that way. And then I am also non-Hindi person. So I was also feeling okay. Things are moving in a proper. I must tell frankly, I have all admiration to my friend Kargeji, but I was a little disappointed the way in which he tried to raise certain political issues. But politics में होता रहता है. But madam, today the entire world is looking towards India. I will just first touch some aspects of Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar's life and then go to other issues. Ma'am, born in a common family, Dr. Baba Saheb carved a niche for himself on the basis of his brilliant capabilities, not because of the mercy of anybody. Because of his brilliant capabilities, he has acquired a place, braving all shortages, neglect, and insults of his time at that time. Now we can say anything, but those days, raising a voice and talking about equality and also talking about the emancipation of Dalits is not an ordinary contribution at that time. And the vision he had, and the suggestions he made, and the contributions he made in the Constituent Assembly, they are really praiseworthy. Dr. Ambedkar was a great social warrior. At the same time, he was a great thinker also. He considered inequalities in the Hindu society as the symbol of civilization lacuna and dedicated his life to eradicate this incompleteness. Society is not complete without the participation of those people. The suppressed people, oppressed people, depressed people, the people who have been deprived equal opportunity, they were his concern. That's where his greatness lies. He single-handedly lifted the millions out of deprivation to dignity. There was no place for enmity and hatred in Dr. Ambedkar's political thinking. He was fighting against the dichotomies, contradictions, and evils of the society, and he was not fighting against any particular religion or any particular culture. He was trying to highlight the shortcomings, the drawbacks in the society at that time. He was truly a national leader. His nationalism was not confined to just a transfer of power from Britishers to Indians, but permanent reconstruction of the entire nation. That was the thrust he has given. Simply, उस समय का लोगों का मत ये था, आज़ादी आ गया तो स्वराज आ गए तो स्वराज हो जाएगा. ये भावना था लोगों में. मगर अम्बेडकर जी ने उस समय कहा, आज़ादी महत्वपूर्ण है, आज़ादी के साथ ही साथ समानता, इक्वालिटी, सोशल जस्टिस, ये भी महत्वपूर्ण है. उसी के आधार पर देश को पुनर्निर्माण करना चाहिए. ये विषय उन्होंने उस समय कहा है. और मैडम, ही वाज ऑफ द व्यू फॉर द सक्सेस ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी, रोल ऑफ opposition and also media is also very important. Role. What role? That's a different matter. The role of the opposition and the government, the media also is equally important. He said, in one word, nation building can be considered as his core subject, core contribution. His concern was nation's building. He considered the society and nation above everything else. Everything else. India has been able to reach where it is today because of the solid foundation he provided by laying down the Constitution of India and by working towards the empowerment of the upliftment of the Dalits. Not only Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, but the great founding fathers of the Constitution, the first chairman of the Constituent Assembly, Sachidananda Sinha ji, then Dr. Babu Rajendra Prasad, then Jawaharlal Nehru ji, then Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Azad ji, and then Krishna Swami Iyengar, and then lot of other important luminaries who all worked there in the committee, who worked outside the committee and who are there in the main body. They all contributed immensely and laid a better future and a good road map for all of us through the Constitution they have offered to all of us. Today, we are rededicating ourselves and committing ourselves to the Constitution to strengthen the Constitution. Dr. Ambedkar ji was not only a constitutional expert or a barrister, but he was also a great economist. He has done his PhD on economics and submitted thesis on the problem of rupee, its origin and solution. Problem of rupee, its origin and solution. Even now, we are discussing about the problem of the rupee. Fiscal federalism was a concept he has given in the constitutional scheme of things.
This has led to the strengthening of federalism, and that is why we now proudly use words like cooperative federalism. And one great aspect of it has been that after misusing it several times during one-party rule at the center, the misuse of Article 356 in India has gradually been phased out. And therefore, these days, the fears of 356 being violated repeatedly being used against the states have disappeared. There is hardly a regional party here which... I think judiciary played an important role. I think the emergence of regional parties as part of the central government played a role. And the fact that this misuse is counterproductive